Well, Brock, the fans were out and shouting J-E-T-S Jets well before the gates opened here. And now they fill the stands of MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. The season's still just getting started. We're off in week 3. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, Side. Sit high.
First play is to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Here we go. Hey, Steve. Tonight.
Trying again following the sack. He's going to push one deep down the right. Big gain downfield. And he flips the field for them before being taken down.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
First down throw for Fields. Wilson's got it. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Here we go. Set.
Here's Breece Hall on the ground for the first time. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Easy, easy, easy. Right.
Fields now on 3rd. On target to his man Taylor. Just a couple of yards here as he heads for the sideline.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I can think from Pop Warner to the NFL. Everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
They'll run for it with Hall. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
That is some an offense close to a first down, a defense that knows there's a run headed right its way. In a battle of wills, the offense gets it done.
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Play action, Fields. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. And in, touchdown, New York. Greg Zuerlein for the point after try. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Jets will jump out to a 7-0 lead. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Go.
They will throw to get us started here. It's complete to Hunter Henry. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Quincy Williams making the tackle. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. From the 41. He's on the move. Now here he goes. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Escapes. Oh, the football's loose. And this is going to stay with the offense as he makes the recovery.
We all saw the brief moment of full-on panic between the ball coming out and him getting back on it. The impressive part is he kept his composure while it was still loose. One mistake didn't become two, and he cleaned it up before any defenders could.
Has it in close. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
Part of the reason I leave you pregame, Kate, and get down to that field and watch these guys throw and catch is I want to see their timing. I want to see their anticipation. That is picture perfect right there. A crossing route thrown that quickly tells me these two are on the same page. Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, it kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
May now from the gun. And he has the New England touchdown. PAT effort coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Hey, Ken. Alpha. Here we go, son.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Makes the catch, but does not do it in bounds. It looks like he came down on that sideline. 2nd down coming up.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Here we go, son.
The give on 2nd to Hall. And he'll take this up to about the 34 before he stopped. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Here we go. Sit high.
Fields on 3rd. Able to hit Hall, complete. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. He manages a gain of 8 there. And it's good enough for a New York 1st down.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Here we go.
Off play action, it's Fields. He beams one deep right side. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Marcus Jones. And the Patriots will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Back and ready now for the second quarter. It's Patriots football. They have second and pretty long here.
Cougar 19. Check goes.
From the gun, it's May. Hits him on the in route. This is ahead for about 5. Quincy Williams making the tackle.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates now as a receiver in the open field.
May now on third down. Getting out to his left. That's caught for the first. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a New England first down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. Will McDonald there on the tackle. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
It's a design boot. That's taken in by Bell. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out.
Got it. Ready?
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Go.
Give now to the running back. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
He's got it! And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
Trap ball 80. Viking 18. Ready.
Going play action, May. Flushed out of the pocket. And he scores! It's a New England touchdown! The Patriots parlay the interception into points. Well, Brock, it wasn't hard to see why they botched on that play fake. Even our camera operator was fooled into thinking it was a run, but certainly made it easier to connect on that touchdown pass.
And that's all about the attention to details, Kate. Really is. The offensive line getting their pads down. The running back and quarterback at that mesh point, making it look exactly like a run. You do the details on the front end, and the play-action game rewards follow on the back end.
So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go, side.
They start the drive with Hall. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Tackled by Keon White there. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out. That's good for 7 yards. And it'll give the Jets a 1st down.
Here we go. Side.
They'll go right side with Hall. And he'll advance this down to the 38-yard line. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go. We're good. All right.
Here he goes on the bootleg. He rolls to his right. Corley reels it in. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
Hey, Ken. Here we go, son.
Fields out of the gun. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Alpha. Here we go.
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2. So it's the 2-minute warning here from MetLife. And it's the Jets. With it, 3rd and 2.
Here we go. Go.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And oh, he got it! Interception! Jabril Peppers with the pick.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
From the 25 on second down. Looking for a target. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Made out a throw on 3rd. On the move, headed right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. Operating from the gun, here's May. Chased out to his right. Hits his running back. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on a defense.
Fits it through the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19. Now we're going to have a timeout by New England. It's second. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Now the Patriots calling their 3rd and final timeout.
Let's go.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Trying to throw for it with May. And he brings it in for a New England touchdown. The Patriots will add to their lead at the end of the half. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. The extra point is up, and it is good. And the Patriots double their lead to 14. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Forced out to his right. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock. Not on the same page with his tight end. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Here we go, son.
He'll throw it. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. It's all lined up. Morstead ready to send this flying. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this 2nd half. We've got a touchback. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Here's the lone back on the handoff. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. That was Jermaine Johnson there to make the play. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. Back to the well again. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. It's a gain of 4 there. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. New slate of downs to approach here from the 40.
Come on, set. 19 tight. 60 Maverick.
May on 1st and 10. Buys time, rolling right. And he works this to the 38 before going down. They get 22 on that one. And that's a New England 1st down.
Go!
Hand off to the back. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on 2nd down.
60 Eagle.
From the 34. That's taken in by Henry. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. A new set of downs awaits him. Here's 1st and 10.
70 Lion. 18 Robert. 18 ready.
Working inside the red zone. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Let's go now.
Lone back gets the handoff. It's a 3-yard gain, only a yard shy of the marker on 3rd down.
Ready.
May now from the gun. Buying some time right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
Hit the street.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
551. Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. He throws a bullet deep to the right side. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there.
535.
And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Headed out right. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. One alligator, two alligator, three alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
And what a hit there. Ouch, she faced the price for moving the chains that time. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Hey, Ken. Is it all right?
Another throw for Fields. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so 2nd down coming up.
Here we go. Tonight.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. He drops it. Oh, a huge gain in hand, but he couldn't finish the catch. This one misses the tight end. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Alpha. 11. See, don't jump. Ready?
Blitz coming here. Fields. And once again, they can't connect. Lucky that didn't end as an interception. So that brings up 4th and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
3rd down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. The defense calls a timeout. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
Here we go.
They do snap it. Here's Fields. He's on the move. That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
Here we go.
They'll try and punch it in. Gets in. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Kicking team out to try the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots stretch their lead to 21. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And that's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else. So that football coming out to the 30-yard line. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go. I'm good. Tonight.
Play action, Fields. Escapes the pocket. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Here we go, son.
Throwing again on 2nd down, Fields. He's going to push one deep down the right. That's incomplete for the moment. We do have a flag down, but it might not be good news for their offense. That's usually where we see holding calls. 5 men in the secondary for the Pats, 3rd down.
Here we go.
Throwing from the gun. On the move, headed right. Down the run right, throwing deep down the side. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect, and now they're stuck facing 4th down.
You know, I love this, Kate, from an offense. Just philosophically, stretching that secondary out with your tight end. Even still, one of the deeper targets you're going to see him get. It's a shame they couldn't quite connect.
Here we go.
Fields now on 4th. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't